وأقول قال الله جل جلاله والمصطفى الهادي ولا أتأول.
So a brother will judge between a wife and her husband. The wife will call the Shaykh, Assalamu alaikum Shaykh. Shaykh will say, hey, Wallahi my husband does these things to me, and Wallahi he does these things to me. And the brother goes, Wallahi he's a dhalimun ghashub. Sah? He'll say, your husband, he's an oppressor. He hasn't had the husband's side. Sah? So the principle is what? When the sister tells you something, just advise her, advice amma. Inshallah, the sabr is needed. Every relationship has its downfalls. May Allah make it easy for you. And if you want me to judge the situation, you and your husband come, inshallah. Both of you, inshallah, we'll listen to both sides, and then inshallah we'll give you the verdict. I'll tell you guys a story, subhanAllah, on this issue of judging between the wife and the husband. Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah, Shaykh Muhammad Nasiruddin al-Albani, he had a conflict one time with his wife, Shaykh Albani. And it got very serious. And the reason was because Shaykh al-Albani had a big library, a big library. And his wife used to clean it and all the time. And he would say to her, clean the whole library, clean all of this, clean this and this and that. And he would also say, and a lot of guests would come to his house. And she would cook for all of his guests, and she got tired from this. And so she found it very hard. So Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah, he made one of his students the judge. He called one of his students, he said, you need to be the judge of me and my wife. Things are getting out of control now. It's getting very problematic. Which shows you there is no one except what? Except there's issues and conflicts at home. Sahab brothers, if you think your marriage is stressful and headache, join the club, brother. Join the what? Join the club. I know I'm digressing, but I only read one time that Amr ibn Sharahil and Qadi al-Shuraih, they met each other, the two of them. When they met each other, Qadi al-Shuraih said to Amr ibn Sharahil, I've been married to my wife for 20 years, we've never had conflict. For 20 years there was no khilaf except once, and I was wrong. That's the only time I've ever read there was never a conflict between, and it's a long story of why he mentions this reason. I'm not going to go into that now. And some of us will look and say, I've been married for 6 months and I've had conflict 20 times a day. So Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah, he said to his student, you be the judge and please solve this issue for us. And as you know, Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah, he holds the opinion that cooking and cleaning the house and the housework, it's wajib for the wife. She has to do it. She doesn't do it, she's sinning. He believes that, Shaykh al-Albani rahimahullah. He based it on many evidences. It's in his kitab Adab al-Zifaf. If brothers want to read it and look into it, that's the book you find the evidences. So Shaykh al-Albani called his student and he said, you need to solve this problem between me and my wife. The student said, okay. He came over, he said to Shaykh al-Albani, when he came in, he said to Shaykh al-Albani's wife, hey, tafaddali, hey, talk. Shaykh al-Albani said, what? Wait. How are you going to let her start? I am the one who called you. I am the one who has ana al-mudda'i. If you're listening to a case, the person who put the case forward, and I'm the one who submitted the case, not her. That's one. Two, I'm the older one, and the hadith says, kabbir, sah? When the two sahabis spoke, one was young and the older one was there, and the young one started to talk, the Prophet said to the young one, when he started talking first, he said, kabbir, wait, let the older one talk. So Shaykh Albani said to the student, why are you getting it all wrong? I'm the older one. I'm the one who should talk. Why are you jumping me? The student then said, Sheikh Albani, are you the judge or I'm the judge? Did you call me to judge the situation? Sheikh Albani said, yeah, I did call you to judge the situation. He said, Wallahi Sheikh, if you called me to judge the situation, leave the matter to me or I'm just going to leave. I'm not going to judge the situation. Sheikh Albani said, Allahu musta'an, Allahu musta'an. How you carry on? He listened to the wife of Sheikh Albani rahimahullah. She said, look, I have this issue with the Sheikh. Sheikh has guests after guests. Students keep coming to him. They want to ask him questions. They have discussions with him. His house is guest after guest. And every time they come, I have to make them tea. I have to make them food. If they stay for lunch, if it's breakfast, if it's dinner, everything I have to make. Then I have to clean his office and his maktaba, prepare the room for him and his students, and I can't. The student said, Wallahi Sheikh Albani, you're zalim. You're an oppressor. And he said to the wife, you're madloom, you're oppressed. Sheikh Albani said, A'udhu billah. I'm here, you haven't heard my side of the story and if it's true or not and what took place. You didn't hear anything. Kayf tahkum? How are you going to judge? The basic stuff of knowledge is missing from you to his student. The student said, Sheikh, I'm the judge. And if I judge, if you want me to judge, I'll judge. If you don't want me, I'm leaving. Sheikh said, Allahu musta'an. The student then said to Sheikh Nasir rahimahullah, now that it's clear that you are the oppressor and she is the madloom, the oppressed, the verdict is you marry a second wife. You marry a second wife, and that second wife, she helps the first wife in the house with the cleaning and the sorting out the library and all of this. She takes the burden off him. So the student said, when I said the Albani, you're a zalim and you're madloom, Sheikh Nasir's face was very angry and her face was smiling and she was happy. She seemed happy, and Sheikh Albani rahimahullah seemed angry. But the minute he gave the verdict and he said, get married to a second wife, the face flipped. So she became angry and he became what?
A hater.
The reason I mention the story is because listening to one side of the story and not listening to the other in the Sharia, it's not right. You listen to both sides of the story.
وأقول قال الله جل جلاله والمصطفى الهادي ولا أتأول.